Oh, we're starting right off with SpongeBob. Okay.
Flying Dutchman. What shall we do with a Flying Dutchman? What shall we do with a Flying Dutchman? I'm
David Hasselhoff!
Hooray!
To save Bikini Bottom.
I believe in you, Patrick.
Thanks, SpongeBob. There once was a king
Yes,
who ruled
we can
the
play
sea,
as Patrick
and a
again.
ghostly pirate, mean and green. The magic flashed and ghosts unleashed across Bikini Bottom. Soon may King Neptune come to rid the seas of pirate scum. Soon may the Dutchman come to haunt Bikini Bottom. I'm one of those magic lantern thingies. Along came a hero, Porson Square, who takes the Dutchman to his lair. King Neptune yelled, by my own beard I rule Bikini Bottom. Soon may the BFFs come to burrow, kick and jump and run. Soon may SpongeBob come to save
Again,
Bikini
they once
Bottom.
again are bringing their A game.
What just happened?
Look at the
It's our
graphics!
BFF rings. We
It
can
looks
swap
even
anytime we
better
want.
than Cosmic Shake. Is it called Titans of the Tide?
It's
Or
like
they
a
changed
gift
the name again?
from the gods.
Pre-order bonus. Naked costumes.
Here I go!
Oh, that one's for the movie. That's even funnier.
Be wary of the Dutchman, wary
can
of
switch
the
between
Night's
them.
King, wary of the
Okay,
spell
these
where
things
a
coming
king
out this year. I am
goes.
so
Be
nervous.
wary of the Dutchman, wary
This is
of the
awesome,
Mighty
and I love
King,
that they have David
wary
Hasselhoff.
of these old geezers. Beware
Titans
of
of the
king
Tide.
and ghost.
Oh. And what's it called? Titans of the Tide? Title, season pass. Where's the name? It is Titans of the Tide. Okay. There is our confirmation. There is our confirmation. They start right off with SpongeBob, and they are starting off on a high note, because that looks... Going with the ghost aesthetic makes a lot of sense. Also, from what I can gather, it is going to be 2 playable characters. You'll be able to play as both SpongeBob and Patrick, and what I assume will happen is when you switch in between them, that character becomes the ghost. So it's like they're taking that thing from Cosmic Shake and actually improving on it. Even though I really liked that mechanic in Cosmic Shake. The way we could use Balloon Patrick to help us through certain areas. That was really cool. Alright, let's take a look. First of all, the graphics look fantastic here. Like, they're so bright, they're so colorful, they're so expressive. Like, this looks fantastic. They actually somehow made this game look better than Cosmic Shake, which already looked really, really good. I love the ancient, like, Egyptian version of SpongeBob's TV. That's actually legitimately a funny little gag. And speaking of funny little gags, they came up with this whole song that's an obvious parody of What You Do with a Drunken Sailor, a classic sea shanty, and they brought in David Hasselhoff to sing the song and promote the game. I love that they did that. I love that they brought David Hasselhoff in here. Legitimately the first time we have seen him in a SpongeBob-related thing since Birthday Blowout from 2020, I believe? Maybe 2021? Somewhere around there. And then we get our first look at gameplay. So, okay, so Patrick has a new burrow ability. That's going to be really cool and add a lot to gameplay. They are reusing the same tikis again, but I'm okay with that. I have no problem with that. And yep, looks like I was right, because as you can see, SpongeBob here is the ghost, where Patrick is the playable character. My guess is, again, when you swap between them, that character becomes a ghost. That is a really cool way to not only get 2 playable characters. Yeah, like right there. You see them swap? We'll go back a second. Oh, sorry. I looked away for a second. Okay. Yep, and then we see... Oh, look at the they even have an animation when he turns into a ghost. No scam ahead. Okay, that's legitimately hilarious. I love that. Oh, cool. SpongeBob is going to have a Roman costume. That looks like the one that's straight out of Neptune's spatula. That is awesome. Again, this game loves the references. And we have King Patrick. And from what we can see, it's like a rivalry game between Neptune and the Flying Dutchman, which is pretty funny. And then we have this the goofy-looking boss. And then we have these two in the background for some reason, and this looks like the Dutchman's graveyard. Or it could be the entry to the underworld, because I feel like the underworld is going to be in this game. Because that is in Search for Squarepants. And you got Hans, you got the fish. Like, they went all kind... Oh, okay, this looks like a pretty nutty boss. Four-headed Flying Dutchman robot thing that shoots fire in 4 directions. And you have to, like, barrel dive. And then you have this one that shoots slime at you. Once again, they were having variety, and that is a genuinely amazing thing. This is cool. I love this. The way that they have you hold this, like, magic goo container to make the bridge appear to get across, because the bridge is obviously a translucent ghost thing, because this looks like it is the underworld. Oh, and you can also change its colors to make certain things appear. The floating pizza box is back. Awesome. That was one of my favorite mechanics in Cosmic Shake. This tongue sliding is back. We got Patrick's shocked face yet again. One of the most immortal, undying memes of all time. I didn't hear a voice for Flying Dutchman, though, unless I missed something. And then this is cute. This is cute that they reference the best friend forever ring thing from Secret Box. That's cute. And they're still doing the gross-ups from Cosmic Shake. Like, they are doing a lot here. Oh, you got ball rolling stages. Oh, we got SpongeBob with his pirate hat from ARRRGH from Season 1. That's awesome. Yes, Neptune Spatula. You gotta have Neptune Spatula in this game, man. Like, that is a requirement. Like, you even got the ancient Greece bucket right here. This is why I love Purple Lamp and THQ Nordic having the SpongeBob license, because it is very clear that they are huge, huge fans of the IP. Like, that is undeniable. They are huge SpongeBob fans. They have put a ton of work into getting, like, references and callbacks and staying true to the show and its overall style. Like, dude, I don't know what else to say. This game looks fantastic. Like, I was already excited about it from the weird Shadow Drop announcement thing, but this looks really good. Like, look at the cinematics even, man. Like, and this is going to be like a $40, $50 game. That is impressive. And look at SpongeBob's movement. It's so... Let me go back a minute. Like, look at SpongeBob's face movement here. It's so expressive and bouncy. Like... Oh, the best friend forever ring is how they transform back and forth between who's a ghost and who's the playable character. That is wonderful attention to detail. And then playing the accordion. And then, of course, you have movie costumes for SpongeBob and Patrick. These ones directly from the original SpongeBob movie. You have Naked Patrick with the flag in his butt. And, of course, you have SpongeBob with the back of his pants falling down. Again, they know their audience, dude. They know their audience, and they know that people are still huge fans of the original SpongeBob movie. But this right here, that is an amazing pre-order bonus. Like, just for pre-ordering the game, you can play as a version of Patrick that uses his pants as a parachute and has a SpongeBob flag implanted in his rear. Like, I love this. I legit love this, man. And they even do a close-up. Oh, he's even got the jar of mayo. I just realized. Okay, and here's another new location, it looks like. We got a fish skull. That's cool. Goldie's treasure. Actually, this might be that same map from the beginning of this trailer. But there's... Oh, man, this just looks so cool. And you have, like, a ghostly surfboard to get across the water now. So I don't have to worry about dying in water anymore. Thank you. Thank you, Purple Lamp, for finally addressing that issue. And you can swap between. Oh, I love that Patrick is like holding on the back of the board like he's scared. It reminds me of SpongeBob versus the Big One when he tried to surf. That is awesome. Oh my god. This looks so good, dude. Like, look, you even have... Oh, I see. The Bikini Bottom gets trapped into the underworld. Oh my god, it's the Fly of Despair as a teleporter. Oh my... That is awesome. Bro, like, again, they are paying attention to detail. They are throwing in references where it makes sense. I love that the Fly of Despair is the transporter. That is legitimately hilarious. And you have Hans grabbing you to take you to the screen. This is amazing, dude. Like, somehow, some way, they are finding a way to top even Cosmic Shake, and that was already a masterpiece of a game. And then Hasselhoff accidentally kills a bird. And then a few final shots, some cinematics. And then finally, well, right off the bat, they revealed the Collector's Edition. The Ghostly Edition, as they're going to call it. That's the box art. I freaking love the box art. It is so cool and so dynamic. It is going to be on Switch 2, Series X and S, PS5, and... Oh, yes, there is a physical version for PC. That is cool. I love when they have physical versions for PC. That way you have the option whether or not you want to buy it physically or digitally, not just stuck digitally because it's a certain edition of a game. The steelbook is pretty funny, and that is a great way to make this instantly collectible, because it is literally the exact reverse of this, where the normal box art, you have SpongeBob running away over a gap, and Patrick is the ghost. Then, on this side, you have SpongeBob as the ghost, and, by the way, SpongeBob's ghost design, that is right out of Curse of Bikini Bottom. And then Patrick is running across the gap instead. That is how you do box art. And then the natural costume pack. I love that name. A sew-on patch of the Flying Dutchman, which looks like his Season 1 design. That is awesome. Lenticular cards, we had those with the past two SpongeBob games, so that's kind of like a must at this point for these. And a golden spatula keychain. If this is not too much money, I might have to get it just for this, so I can hang it next to my baby Sonic here on my little PC monitor hook thing. But, oh my god, dude, just... Oh, this game looks fantastic. Like... And again, Purple Lamp are still the developers. Oh, we do have a release date. November 18th. Oh, that's soon. That is like, what, 2-3 months away? Bro, that is crazy. They literally just announced a SpongeBob game out of nowhere. And, well, not out of nowhere. They had a little bit of a hint of one, but they never really showed anything. And now here we are with the full thing. And it's already coming out in less than 3-4 months. That is insane. Like, if I take a look here, if I go to my calendar, we're in August right now, so September, come on, arrows, September, October, November. Yeah. That is only 3 months away. And they just they made the announcement of the game itself and its title and everything, and the game is only coming out in 3 months. That is insane to me. That is legit insane. Okay, sorry. Very long after video thing, but dude, Titans of the Tide, I am stoked for this game. And yes, it will probably be getting a lot of Stat Squad Award nominations, just like Cosmic Shake did, and just like, did Rehydrated? No, not Rehydrated, because Rehydrated came out the year or so before I started doing that, so, yeah, this will definitely be getting some nominations, along with Dice of Destiny, so we're getting 2 Nickelodeon games this year, man, like, I am so happy right now. I cannot tell you how happy I am. As a SpongeBob fan, as a Nickelodeon fan, this is awesome. And again, Purple Lamp, still the developers, because THQ Nordic know that they are the best team to put in charge of this project. Okay, and it looks like the Switch 2 version comes out later, so if you want that version, you'll have to wait. But for PlayStation 5, Series X and S, and PC, you will be able to get it right on November 18th.
Eventually.
That is so cool, man. Okay, I'm sorry. We'll move on from SpongeBob now, I'm sorry. That is legit the coolest thing ever.
Lesson how to forget. So listen and you won't regret. Be true to yourself, don't miss your chance, and you won't end up like the fool who ripped his pants.